Hi everyone, it's Sharon Pinero from Eve Organics, and we are finally back. We took a little time off over the summer with our videos so that we could get some new products in line and get things straightened out around here. We let some people have some vacation, and now we're back. I'm a little under the weather today, but I didn't want to postpone this any longer. Our video today is Lynda showing us a new look with two of our new eyeshadow colors, Hunter and Vanilla.
Hi, I'm going to show you how to achieve the look I have on my one eye today using two of our new eyeshadows, the Hunter and Vanilla. These are the four products that I'm going to be using today. We have our Hunter Green eyeshadow, our Vanilla eyeshadow, our Liquid Voodoo, which is used to make the eyeshadow into a liquid liner, and our eye cream that I'm actually going to use for the lighter color in order to make it a creamier consistency, to blend it a little better and to make it a little more opaque. First step I'm going to do is use some of my foundation as a lid primer, which just evens out the color and helps the eyeshadow adhere to it a little better. When I do my eyes with two colors, I always do the darker color in my crease first. Sometimes you might have to go back and touch it up a little bit, but I'm using the angled brush that we have and the Hunter Green, one of our new colors. And I'm simply going to apply it to the crease of my eye. You can see I also applied a little bit to the outer edge. I like to make kind of a V on the end with the same color. I want to point out too, when you're doing your makeup, it doesn't matter if it's perfect the first time around. You can always go back and touch it up, make it a little darker or a little lighter in the areas that you need to, so you don't have to worry about having it just perfect. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take our eye cream and I'm going to mix it with the vanilla, so that we can make it a little bit of a creamier consistency and make it a little more opaque. So without using a lot of other products or tiles or different things to mix it in, I'm actually just going to place a little bit on my hand and then take some of the eyeshadow. To set my brush down for this. I like to do it over top of a paper towel. You can use a tile or something else to make it a little less messy if you want. This is just the easiest way to make it like that. Using the same eyeshadow brush that I used for the Hunter, I simply just wipe it off on a paper towel in between the colors. And I'm going to take it directly from my hand, and you'll see that it'll go on a little bit darker and opaque than if you were to use it without it. Now, because it is damp, it's going to take a little bit to adhere and dry just a little bit to stay put. So you might have to do a couple coats to get it exactly how you want it. And I will go back over the green to touch that up. Sometimes just a dabbing motion will also work a little bit better. I've wiped the vanilla off my brush just using a paper towel, so it is still a little bit damp from the lotion, and I'm going to go back into the green color that I used to touch that up. Again, into the crease and into the corner of my eye. And having it a little damp from the moisturizer will make that color also a little bit darker. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the vanilla again, and just to put it on my brow bone as a little bit of a highlighter. You can even just take your finger and rub that in a little bit. For my last step, I'm going to take our liquid voodoo, which is used to add to any of our eyeshadows to make a liquid liner. It does work best on the darkest of our eyeshadows. I'm going to use the hunter green that I used in the crease of my eye, and I'm simply just going to take a drop and add it into the lid. Now, using a very fine tipped brush, which is what I like to use, people have their preference. Some like to use a wider, narrower brush, and that's fine too. I'm just going to simply mix it in until I get a consistency that I like. And I'll use that on my eye as my eyeliner. I need to add a little more eyeshadow, as I just did here, to get more of a paste, but still quite liquidy, so that it can go on smooth. I'm taking the liquid liner that I just mixed with our liquid voodoo and my small brush that I like to use, and I'm simply going to put it along my lash line. And I like to extend mine out. It gives a little bit of an elongated look. And I like to go a little bit under my eye. Depending on the shape of your eye, some people like it under their eye and some people don't. That's just the look that I like. That works well with my eyes. I went back and I touched up my mascara. Other than that, that's the same process. You can go back and touch it up lighter or darker in the areas that you want, and this is the finished look.
I love these new colors for fall. They're smoldering and beautiful. So remember, we're Eve Organics, made by real women, for real women. And if you like the video, share it with a friend.